I want the audience to know as little as possible, other than their expectations about what getting on a plane might be like. Obviously, the title of the show is Hijack, and we're not hiding that. But I think the fun of the show is in, as Idris's character Sam discovers, trying to figure out what's going on, and playing detective and trying to figure out what's going on with the hijack and how to solve it and how to live through to the next second and next minute. Keeping it tense wasn't hard because, we built essentially a real plane and we filled it with our amazing cast, and we tried to keep the sort of sanctity of that intact the whole time. And as a result, it was a very stressful and intense environment for everyone. We tried to keep it light when we weren't shooting, but when we were in the moment and when we were shooting, those doors are closed. It really does feel like you're on a plane and it's happening for real. So it was a real joy for me as a director, because really you can swing the camera around and people are in the moment and they are experiencing it, for the first time every time. So I think keeping it fresh was half the battle, which isn't so much about the shots, but it's about you're running a marathon and you really have to just pace yourself and figure out, this is a 7-hour story, it's a 7-hour series, and I wanted to remind myself to take the time and to not rush through it, and just try and keep it fresh that way. Idris is great. Idris is the sort of the planet around which all other moons and smaller planets orbit. It's incredible having someone like that at the centre of the show, not just because it forces everyone else to raise their game, but also because, he really embodies the character. He's charming. He can convince you to do something you might not otherwise want to do. And so it was a gift having Idris in that role.